Welcome back to Politics of Deception. Let's get right into today's topic. Should we blame Disney or ABC for the View controversies? This is a political firestorm on live TV. The hosts are screaming, the crowd is shocked, and Twitter is absolutely exploding. For over 20 years, this has been completely normal for the TV show The View. It's a non-stop cycle of on-air meltdowns, insane political drama, and PR nightmares. We've seen hosts get suspended, apologies demanded, and even massive lawsuits. It's easy to blame the hosts or the producers, but what if the people causing the chaos aren't the hosts at all? What if it's someone way bigger? The View is on ABC, but ABC is owned by Disney, one of the biggest companies on the planet. So I'm going to answer the one question nobody else will. When The View causes another mess of controversy, who is actually to blame? Is it the TV network, ABC, or mega corporation, Disney, secretly running the entire show? And trust me, the answer is way bigger than just one TV show. We're going to figure out who really controls what you watch every single day. The relationship between a TV host and its massive parent company is a crazy balancing act of influence, pressure, and pure power. And with The View, we get to see it all play out on a massive public stage. To find out who's in charge, we're going to follow the money, the power, and every insane controversy to see how Disney Castle is connected to the chaos on set. The show, The View, has been around since 1997, and it was literally designed to create conflict. The entire idea from the legendary Barbara Walters was simply but genius. Get a panel of women to argue about the biggest topics of the day. But arguing quickly turned into all out war. The show's history is filled with insane, high stakes blow ups. I mean, who could forget Rosie O'Donnell's insane arguments? Elizabeth Hasselbeck's wild conservative options, or Meghan McCain's constant fiery battles with everyone. This nonstop fighting isn't an accident. It's the entire point. The show is built for it. But lately, the fights have become way more political, just like the rest of the country. The hosts are now huge political figures. For example, one host, Sonny Hostin, caused a massive controversy by warning people about something called Project 2025, calling its policies xenophobic, racist, and bigoted. Then her co host, Joy Behar, had to apologize to Vice President of the United States on live television for making fun of his Christian faith. That one was so big, the CEO of Disney, Bob Iger himself, supposedly called in. These aren't just mistakes, they are part of a pattern of political drama that keeps the show in headlines. The hosts are constantly criticizing politicians, especially Donald Trump, which has led to on air legal warnings and threats to huge lawsuits. This constant chaos is just the show's entire brand. But a brand this explosive needs to be managed, and it needs money. And that leads us to right up the corporate food chain. Okay, to see who's boss, you gotta look how this whole thing is built. It's insane. ABC is a huge TV network with its own news and entertainment shows. It makes and airs The View, but ABC is just a tiny piece of a much bigger puzzle. The Walt Disney Company. Disney bought ABC way back in 1996 and created a media juggernaut. Today, Disney empire is unbelievable, but everything from theme parks to movies to a giant collection of TV networks. ABC is part of the Disney General Entertainment Content Division, which runs all of Disney's TV content. I'll make it super simple for you. Imagine ABC is the manager of a crazy popular restaurant. They hire a chef, picks the menu, and deal with the drama every day. But Disney decides on the entire restaurant chain. They have all the money, they set all the rules, and they can shut it down whenever they want. So even though the day-to-day chaos on The View is handled by ABC News executives like President Elmar Karamemovic, ultimately power comes from Disney's top bosses. They control the strategy, they decide what's too risky, and they protect the company's giant brand. So, ABC in the trenches, but every huge decision is being made under the shadow of giant Disney castle. And you're about to see how big that shadow really is. And this is where it gets crazy. After the 2024 presidential election, a message came from the very top. I'm talking the CEO of Disney, Bob Iger, and the president of ABC News, Elman Karamemovic. They then ordered them, but they basically told The View, you guys need to chill with the politics. Karamemovic reportedly met with the producer and hosts, told them to get more celebrity guests and do more lifestyle stuff. Iger later said the same thing, admitting he wanted the show to turn down the political fights. Why? They were terrified of losing viewers and advertisers, and the show was constantly attacking the Trump administration, which was seen as a huge risk. And get this, Disney had just paid an insane $15 million to settle a defamation lawsuit from Donald Trump. That's 15 million reasons to want to avoid more drama. But the hosts literally said no. One of them, Anna Navarro, basically argued that their viewers come for political fights, and stopping would be a total betrayal. Someone at the meeting said the hosts were like, this is what our audience wants. It will look so fake if we suddenly stop. This one moment shows you the incredible tug of war between what a giant corporation wants and what its star deliver. It was a clear attempt by both Disney and ABC to control the show for business and legal reasons. So, I gotta ask you, so should a giant company be able to tell a show to stop being political? Or is it just totally wrong? Let me know what you think down in the comments. But just when you think Disney is about to shut down the drama, they did something that makes zero sense. In January 2025, they gave The View another show, a whole new weekend show that would stream online. This news dropped just days after another huge controversy erupted over something the host said. The new show, The Weekend View, will focus on the bigger stories in entertainment and the busiest news topping social media feeds. With the show's Friday show hosts, this is the crazy part. On one side, you have bosses begging the host to be less controversial. But on the other side, Disney is literally throwing more money at the show, rewarding the exact behavior that's causing all the problems. So, what is actually happening? Is it a calculated plan by Disney? They know that controversy is risky, but they also know it gets them insane ratings. The View was number one daytime news show in early 2025. It's crazy formula a massive success. The expansion proves that Disney believes the money and viewers it gets from the drama are more worth than any bad press or numerous advertisers. This is a 100% corporate endorsement of the show's chaos. They see the fire, and instead of putting it out, they are pouring gasoline on it. So, after the next inevitable on air explosion, who is to blame for all the chaos? ABC or Disney? The answer is both of them. The blame is shared, stuck somewhere between the TV studio and the corporate headquarters. ABC is on the ground level. Its news president is in charge of the show, and its producers manage the content every single day. They are directly responsible for topics, the host, and the tone you see on TV. They are in the trenches of every single fight. But Disney has the ultimate power. They control the money, the rules, and how much risk they're willing to take for the profit. Disney paid for lawsuits. Disney asked them to stop, and then Disney gave them a new show. They aren't just watching from the sidelines, they are literally designing the entire strategy. In the end, you can't have one without the other. ABC runs the chaos machine, but Disney built it, owns it, and decides how fast that machine runs. So while the hosts are lighting the matches, ABC is fanning the flames. And Walt Disney Company has made it absolutely clear that all they see is worth big money. And as long as the show keeps getting monster ratings, you can bet that both the network and its corporate parent will start will stand back and watch the next explosion happen. So there you have it. Who do you think is to blame? The hosts of The View, ABC, or Disney, or all of them? Comment below in the section and let me know your thoughts. Hit the like button, subscribe, and share. Have a good day and see you next time.